Right now, somewhere in this big, beautiful world, a woman is quietly showing a man exactly how she feels about him. She is not using any long speeches, and she is not typing out any complicated messages on her phone. Instead, she is using four small parts of her body that start to reveal her heart when a sweet feeling of attraction quietly takes control of her. The strange truth is that most men never notice these tiny signals at all. They miss them over and over until the moment passes by completely. Most men simply do not realize what they are actually looking at. Studies suggest that many women repeat these quiet signals again and again before a man even begins to recognize them. Sometimes, the same little hint appears more than a dozen times. It is almost like someone speaking very loudly in a language your brain was never taught to understand, until today, when everything finally begins making perfect sense. I will be honest with you because, as a woman, I have personally done many of the behaviors you are about to hear about. Most women have done them without even realizing it. That is what makes these signals so fascinating. They are not carefully planned moves or clever tricks. Instead, they are natural reactions from the body that appear when the body senses attraction before the mind fully understands it. In this conversation, I will walk you through four areas of the body that women often reveal or highlight when interest appears. Each one sends a quiet message. The final one is especially powerful. Once you notice it, you cannot forget it. After that, many everyday conversations will suddenly look very different to you. It almost feels like learning a simple way to understand what someone is thinking. Before we start, there is something important you should understand. Our human bodies are actually quite terrible at hiding our true emotions. A group of caring experts who study how we talk to each other discovered that only a tiny part of our emotional meaning comes from the words we say. The way our voice sounds reveals more, and our body language reveals the most. That means over half of the message someone sends you is spoken silently through how they stand, how they move, and the small physical reactions we barely notice. Our bodies speak a secret language that is often more honest than our words. This is because words are chosen by our thinking brain, but our movements often come from our feelings. This makes body language a very special tool for understanding how someone truly feels when they are with you. Understanding this helps us connect more deeply with the people around us in our daily lives. The first signal often appears around the neck. It is not just about having a visible neck, but a very specific action. Many women will tilt their head slightly during a conversation or lift a hand to gently touch the side of their neck. Sometimes they will brush their hair away, leaving that area uncovered. This gesture looks very small, yet it carries a very old and meaningful message. It quietly signals that she feels comfortable, she trusts you, and she is open to being near you. A long time ago, our bodies learned that the neck is a place that needs protection, because it holds the most important parts of her life, like her throat and the blood moving to her brain. Because of this, showing the neck is a way of showing that she feels safe. When someone feels scared or threatened, their chin drops down and their shoulders rise up to guard that area. Attraction produces the opposite response. The head tilts slowly and the neck becomes easy to see without any effort. The body is quietly saying, "I feel safe being closer to you here." It is a beautiful way that her body shows trust and a sense of peace while she is talking with you. Another surprising place to watch is the inner wrist. Many people overlook this tiny detail, yet researchers who study body language consider it very meaningful. When a feeling of attraction grows, women often rotate their hands so the soft underside of the wrist faces outward toward you. You might see her rest her chin on a hand, use hand gestures with open palms, or simply place relaxed wrists on a table during a conversation without even noticing the change is happening. The reason this matters is quite simple. The inner wrist is another sensitive spot where the skin is thin and the veins are close to the surface. It is a warm and vulnerable part of the body. When people feel like they need to defend themselves, they hide this area by clenching their fists, crossing their arms tightly, or turning their wrists inward. Attraction tends to reverse that pattern. The hands open up, the palms show, and the wrists remain visible. These small gestures quietly communicate that she feels comfortable, curious about you, and emotionally ready to form a connection in that moment. It is like her body is opening up a door to let you in a little bit closer. The third signal involves the legs and feet, which many experts consider the most honest part of body language. People learn how to control their faces, but very few people remember to manage their feet. Because of that, the direction they point really matters. When someone feels drawn toward another person, their legs and toes often point naturally in that direction. This happens even inside a busy group conversation, without any deliberate planning or thought at all. Her body is literally pointing toward what she likes. Sitting posture can reveal even more. When a woman crosses her legs, the direction of the top knee becomes very important. If that top leg angles toward you, it suggests she is giving you her attention and interest. If it turns away, her body might be trying to create some distance. Attraction can also bring small, subtle movements like shifting her weight, bouncing her foot, or little restless motions. These are caused by a rise in nervous energy and a feeling of excitement inside the body. It is as if her body has too much happy energy to stay perfectly still while she is near you. The fourth signal might be the most powerful of all because it involves the center of the body, which is the torso. When someone feels safe, interested, and truly engaged, they often turn their chest and stomach directly toward the person they like. Instead of standing sideways or turning away, the body squares up naturally. This simple move reveals her full attention, her openness, and her willingness to stay present in the shared moment together. This matters because the front of the body protects many important organs, including the heart, the lungs, and the stomach. Humans instinctively guard this area when they feel any danger. That is why turning the full torso toward someone is a big signal of trust, comfort, and genuine interest. Sometimes the person even leans slightly forward, adjusts their clothing, or rests their hands near their hips while making sure their body stays turned toward you during the talk. These four signals become especially meaningful when they appear together. A woman might tilt her head to show her neck, show her relaxed wrists, angle her legs toward you, and face you with her full torso. None of these movements alone can prove attraction. Yet, when several of them show up in the same conversation, the pattern becomes much clearer. Her body starts repeating signals that quietly invite connection, attention, and closer interaction. Once you understand these patterns, ordinary conversations may look very different. You will begin noticing the small tilt of a head, the open wrist on a table, the direction of someone's feet, and the quiet moment when a torso turns fully toward you. These signals have existed for thousands of years, and they are still here today. They show us that while our words are important, our bodies have their own way of telling the truth about how we feel and who we want to be close to in this life. When you see these signs, you are seeing a heart starting to open up, which is a very special thing to witness in any friendship or relationship.